morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good night wherever you're watching in the world. And we are here in round 19 in France at the Paul Ricard circuit. And honestly, I've missed doing this, but we are here for the worldwide celebration. It is GP3, people. I'm your host, Charlancer29, and boy oh boy, does it feel to be good. Does it feel good to be commentating in this division. But I sucked in whilst driving, by the way. But anyway, with that out of the way, before we do the standings, I would like to give a warm welcome to 4 drivers, with one of them currently at work at the moment, but hopefully we'll see later, just in time for the race. So I would like to welcome the following. Hold on, let me get it up. Anyway, I would like you all to give a warm welcome to Redcar Rambo, BRD Calvin, Van Storp, and Fanning 1989. They've obviously come with ties with Energy Dan, with one of the admins of this division, Energy Dan, and seemingly they look pretty. They are very good drivers from what I've seen from them, but hopefully we will see that in all effect. And it's good for this division because numbers have been lacking in recent times. So, before we get into qualifying, let me get into the standings. Do the drum roll for dramatic effect. Not in an X-Fix kind of way, but you know what I mean. Anyway, leading the standings is J Sarge on 289 points. Probably could take another step to that title if he gets another win here tonight, if Unbeaten Sign doesn't perform very well. Although, speaking of Unbeaten Sign, he has ramped up the pressure with back-to-back wins in Brazil and Abu Dhabi, and is now on 262 points, over 100 ahead of Dr. Special Energy in third. In fourth place, you've got one of SFR's very own Energy Dan. What a friggin' legend he is, by the way. E5, you have Relxon on 125 points with Wasp. Wasp been rounding up the top 6 on 110. And completing the top 10, you have... Oh my god. Oh my goodness, I think I might have messed up the standings there anyway. Rounding out the top 10, you have iReg on 95, Kasiktas on 71, with Webby Josh in P9 on 69, 1 point ahead of Skydams and a point ahead of Oriuglas in 67 on P11. Down the rest of the field, you have Jag Kings on 57, British Sky and Dora tied on 40, Christoph in P15 on 38, and then you've got the Bear 1 point behind, 16th on 37. 17th you have SFR Oliver on 33, 1 point ahead of Utkarsh on 32. SFR Paul on 30, and Thinking Knave yet to score points. Now, over to the constructors. McLaren, leading the way, are on 374. About 52 points ahead of Alfa Romeo in second place. Third place you've got Alpha Tower on 251, and then barely ahead of Williams on 244 in fourth place, with Haas running up the top 5 on 173. Then you've got Alpine in P6 on 128, and then tied for P7 you've got Ferrari and Mercedes on 104. Red Bull not far off in 9th place on 99, and then Aston Martin also not far off, but at the bottom of the constructors on 85. Right. Now, take a look. Who's on a lap? I think the Bear is setting the benchmark. He is. Sets a 132.5. Very good lap from him. Maggi setting 132.8 in the Alfa Romeo. Mr. Wiggles, interesting. Reserving GP, normally a full-time GP4 driver, but he goes top. Doran goes top with a 132.0. 132.2, sorry. Apologies about that. Jesus, I need to stop making mistakes. And here comes Relx. Wow. Nearly a second ahead of Doran with a 131.2. And I believe our next guy, I think it will be Barnstorp. Yes, it is. 134.2. But 134.3. Dan in third with a 132.2, barely behind Doran. This midfield is getting close. And then we have Michael Watt, All DRS. Here he comes. All DRS, what time is he going to set? A 131.8. Up into P2, 4 tenths ahead of Doran. And we have a McLaren into the fourth, unbeaten sign, second in the championship. Looking, oh, he's up into third with a 132.0. Tell you what, after, I mean, honestly, it looked as though Jay Sargent was going to run away with this championship, but with the past couple of races, I looked at the standings and I thought, hang on, it's actually game on here with how unbeaten sign is going. This is going to be one exciting outcome to see. And then again, if there's one thing that the worldwide GP3, worldwide celebration is GP3 that provides, is excitement. And I've seen it firsthand whenever I've commentated in this division throughout the years, well, 2-3 years, but you know what I mean. Yeah, these guys do have speed. And again, so does Maggi. We all know what he's like. Right. I think the next guy in lap is Skyrim who's invalidated, funnily enough. So, we're going to go to the returning SFR British guy, who's also invalidated. Here comes Rambo. I think our next guy on a lap might be... No, no. Is it energy? Is it energy? No. He's in the pits. We're only missing 2 cars. I think Oriu Glass is on an outlap, so I'm gonna keep an eye on him. It just feels weird knowing that some of these guys I've raced with, like Dan, Oriu Glass, Wasp from last season. Some of these guys from last season are now up a division above me, or were a division above me, but we were in the same division. I'm now commentating on them. Who would have thought that? Anyway. Relx is topping the timesheet with a 131.2. Energy up into second with a 131.4. J Sarge in third with a 131.6. Now, my view on France, very technical, but it's probably one of the widest circuits in the whole calendar. And to me, I would genuinely consider this. I would say this is the French Coaster because it's wide, track limits are obscene, and there's no other way I can describe it other than that. Well, it's all well and good getting that car across the line in first place. You need to make, at a track like this, you need to make sure that you're penalty free. Or you have less penalties than people around you. I didn't mean to turn into Bill Buxton there for a second. Ooh, Oriu Glass getting a little bit twitchy out of turn 2. Still going on board with him anyway. Eddie Driver is Oriu Glass, raced him for 2 seasons. Here he comes. Into the DRS straight. Probably one of the easiest parts of the track for me, but here he comes anyway. What time is he going to set? Dun. For him to get past 62. One of this is from driver experience. So I've raced here both in ACC, yet to be on PS5 by the way, and F1. Like, it's crazy how in ACC you don't use the chicane, whereas F1 you do. Just interests me in a way, and I think that's So Williams going slowly. That's probably Mr. Energy Dan. There he comes. Into the last corner. Full DRS about to be used. Oriuglas goes E11 in the midfield. I think that's a Wasp about to begin a lap. Yeah, it is. So shall we go on board with him? Or J Sarge on a lap of his own? No, I thought so. Neither is Magic. So you know what? You may as well go with Wasp. And I'm not going to say what I've said on 2 post-race interviews from Pari Japan. So yeah, no profanities in the comment box this time. I promise you. Right, here he comes. Oh dear. Seems like Lord Lamb was retired from the session. Oh no, false alarm. It was in the pits. So something tells me he's on a quali ban. Anyway, Baron going slowly. I think that's about to come in for his in lap. Here comes Wasp. Coming towards the home straight. What time's he gonna set? Wait for it. P3. 3 temps up. Nearly 4 temps up. So just a few thousandths off Dr. Special Energy, second place. J Sarge, the championship leader, has invalidated. So we'll be going to routes. I think he's not on a lap either. We go to Dan? Yes, we shall most definitely go to Dan. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, that got a little close for comfort. Okay, Maggi up into 4th, so good stuff for the Alfa Romeo team. Especially in their fight in the constructors. Here comes unbeaten sign through the last corner. All DRS to his advantage. Is he going to snatch pole? He does for now. A 1:31.1. Will we be seeing someone break into the 1 minute 30s? Wow. Wow. That's Wiggles going into E7. I think our next driver on that, I believe, got to be yep, it's Relts. Okay, he's a 10th up. This has 1 minute 30's territory potentially if he can get a very good sector 3. As he approach this. Nice and smooth. Towards the inside line. Coming across the line to set. Oh, not quite 1 minute 30s, but a 10th off. Relks goes back on top of the timesheets of 1:31.1 by a few thousands of, as well at that. Non-stop. Coming across the line. Look at SFR Doran, who does go up back up into P4, 1 minute 31.4. Very good lap from the man. And Oriuglas on an outlap, so I think he might go back on board with Scardams. No, he's validated. So there's that. We'll go on board with Barnstorm. 5 steps up, heading into sector 2. He's got the DRS straight, so it's this corner where where a driver makes up time in this sector. Navigates his way through rather solidly, as he is just under a second above his best time. Off the curb. And that sweeping right-hander, just shades of Sochi miss, but no, very different. Slightly different. Hold on. I think going on to the wet. Interesting, that. But here comes Barnstorm. Heading into the final corner. Full DRS. What time is he going to set? Wait for it. E12. 1:32.8. And it does go above a second. Above his best time as British Sky does validate. Sorry to suffer him. On board of Energy Dan, who's about to begin another lap. And so will Wasp. Anyway, here we go. Mad G retires from the session. Just heading into the final minutes now. Down a second, under a 10th up. Ooh, twitchy through the last one in sector 2. Full DRS to his advantage. Question is, well, strategy is going to be completely different. Like, in past games, around here, if you were outside the top 10, you'd have the advantage because you get to select whatever tyre you want, right? But oh, I think that was Barnstorm spinning out. No, it was spanning on the wet. It's just spun out. Unbeaten sign retires from the session. What about Energy Dan? Heads into the final sector. Final 2 corners. How's this? What's he going to do in the next one? Navigates his way through solidly as well. More DRS. What time is he going to set? Ooh, barely improves, but not enough to move up the leaderboard. Wasp finishes his quali. Oh, but there's one driver I'm not going to count out the pole just yet. It's Dr. Special Energy. Here he comes. Last couple of corners. Really good last up into the top 10, and Dan retires, which could be worse. Anyway, we're not on the race. Oliver up into 3rd. What does Energy do? He's got DRS. What time is he going to set? This is going to be close! He does snatch pole! A 1:31.0! I genuinely thought I was going to be in the 1:30s, I'll be completely honest. But what a lap from Energy. The last one to settle up. I think surely he's going to be in and around that top 10. He should be. Here he comes through the last corner. Full DRS on blast. Oh, not quite. E11. Wow, what a collie. We will get the full grid up. And J Sarge down in 8th, so not out of it. Like, anything can happen during the race, but he's got a little bit of work to do. But anyway, here is the result for quali. Dr. Special Energy on pole position with Rox alongside. Third place you've got Unbeaten Silent above Oliver in P4. Fifth place you've got Mindful Wasp with Doran in 6th. And in rounding out the top 10 you have Magi, J Sarge, Wiggles and Energy Dan. And then looking down the field you've got there in 11th Origlass 12th, 13th Fanning, 14th Bandstalk, 15th British SFR British Guy, 16th Red Carambo, 17th you've got Lord of Lambs and Skyrim's at the back. Bottom 2 drivers not setting a lap. So what will we have? We've had our starter. Now it's on to the main course. Not gonna lie, whenever I say that, I just feel hungry, even though I have just finished tea. Anyway. Oh, it's dry. Okay. Don't know if it's going to be a dry to wet, but for now, it's looking good for the drivers to plan out their strategy properly. Oh, here we go. Sorry about this. Anyway, formation that plough. What tyres are these guys going on? Okay. The whole field, with the exception of J Sarge, have all gone on the hards. J Sarge going a little bit aggressive, picking the mediums for this race. So, we will keep a close eye on him and see how this will work out. So anyway, it obviously makes sense for, I mean, you could already do it anyway if you were outside the top 10 in previous games, but now that you can select your tyre compound in race for the race, start on for the race, it's open season, every track now, especially around here, because I think the most logical choice would be to go anywhere but the softs unless a very, very late safety car comes out. Because those, as soon as you slot those softs on, those softy wafties on, they're going to be toast after 5-6 laps. Plain and simple. So, if anything, this is going to be, it's all, with the exception of J Sarge being on medium, so again, keep the colours on him. Feels like an even playing field strategy. Anyway, it just comes down to who keeps it out of trouble and who has the pace to make gains. Anyway, and ending the formation lap now. Whole grid of, oh, hold on, that's Amber going off for a wee tactical spin. But anyway, not really tactical. That's a joke. It's an inside joke, but anyway. Anyway, here we are. Engine results. We are waiting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. No red lights. We are under green and ready to go in the French Grand Prix. Brilliant start from Unbeaten Side, who gets the lead heading into turn 1. Oliver gets a good start as well. So far, so clean. So far, but there's going to be quite a few incidents heading into turn 1, I can predict. So far, yeah. Actually, it is very clean. What a getaway from unbeaten Sign. Someone's in trouble already, and that, I believe, is Wasp is spinning out early on. So much going on in the midfield as a lot is going on at the back, at the lower end. But it is unbeaten Sign looking to get his title charge back on track, or to bring it into the last couple of races of the season. Who leads with Dr. Special Energy second and Oliver in third, and J Sarge already up into fourth. Now what's happened here? Oh dear. Oh dear, what's happened to Rambo? Don't know yet, but anyway. So far mostly clean, apart from a few spinning out, but Wasp slowly making ground up after that spin. I'd like to see what happened there, but it all seemed very clean until that point. On lap 1 until that point, but anyway. Energy up still in second place with Oliver third. Not had the luck at all this season, Oliver. Hopefully that changes just before the season ends. Unbeaten Sign obviously getting the fastest lap as you'd expect for leading the open lap of the race. And now, right now there's a battle for P7, sorry, between Mr. Wiggles and Energy Dan in the Williams, a car that he's not very fond of. Also going on behind, we have Fanning trying to fend off the two Aston Martins of Doran and the Bear, heading into Sector 2. All comes down to straight line speed around here. As Doran, using that straight line speed, no DRS to his advantage, takes Fanning on raw pace. Is the Bear going to do the same? No, not close enough. He will keep within distance, especially if there's a DRS lap, but anyway, on board of J Sarge, championship leader, looking to close down. Catch up his main rival in the standings. Although he has SFR Oliver to contend with. Heading into the S's. No, not the S's, or the last of the S's, whichever. But anyway, the last corner. Who's going to get the better exit? Unbeaten gets the fastest lap of the race. Will anyone top that? No, not quite. Not yet. DRS is enabled though. It's the Bear, as the Bear does get past that Fanning, the Alpine of Fanning. So it seems like the Bear is doing a Perez job for Doran up ahead. As we do have DRS, so will Oliver have enough to hold out against J Sarge? Does have DRS, but J Sarge, he's closing. Looked pretty inevitable from there. Someone has gone off somewhere. Looked to be Rambo again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Looks like Banstorp and Scar Adams have had a coming together. I'm not entirely sure. See if there's any damage on that Red Bull. I don't know. Hard to tell from this angle. Not a very good one at that, I'm not gonna lie. No. But if he does pit, he'll either be for damage requirements or just to go on a different set. Either way. Now J Sarge, look at this, he's closing on energy. DRS. J Sarge. All gets the move done. Oh no! Energy spins! Oh dear. From second to third. Down to 10th. That's a shame for energy. You can still recover from it though, if you can pick up the pace. But disaster for energy. Here comes Oliver. Scar Adams coming in for the mediums. I know, Josh, but you don't want to be flicking up and down every 5 seconds, so... Anyway. This. Right. Back to it. Seems like J-Sarge is starting to slowly close in on unbeaten sign. Meanwhile, Doran catching SFR's energy down. Right into turn one for Doran. And gets a slightly better exit. Oh, what's happened to the bear? Spun, I think. Whoever there was contact or not, I do not know, but... DRS of Doran again, still catching up to, trying to catch energy down. Is he going to have enough to get him on the straight? No, nowhere near. Nowhere near enough. Look, and the lead gap closing. Energy back up into P9 after a bear's spin. Here we come for the last couple of corners. Whilst using the DRS on Fanning. Side by side, down into turn one. Easy overtake, I must say, for Wasp. Up into P11 he goes, one place away from the points. His recovery charge continues. Mr. Wiggles and Matt G, two of GP4's sandbaggers. I'm just kidding. Two of the main men in GP4 battling out for P5. All DRS to Wiggles' advantage. Haas gets past the Alfa Romeo. Up into the top 5 he goes, so that's a Haas 4-5. Been pretty good for them in their constructor situation right now. Look at this, look at this. Routes on the back of Oliver, heading into the final couple of corners. So the question is, would he be going for it in the home straight, or would he save his battery, stick behind Oliver until the long DRS straight in sector 2? Oliver getting a very good exit. Let's have DRS, so he is going to build a little bit of a gap to Routes. Oliver trying to close back up on J-Sarge. Won't be much luck. J-Sarge already using most of his battery. As Unbeaten Side has already increased his lead yet again. Anyway, Rokes does have DRS on Oliver. Someone's gone off. Yeah, it's oh, it's British guy. It's gone off. Looked to be a spin. It was another spin. Quite a few drivers losing it around here. I mean, doesn't help with the handling model, but anyway, enough about that. Matt G having a go back at Wiggles for P5. This Wasp still battling away with Oliver. Well, sorry, battling away with Oliver. Looking down the inside. Ooh, thought there was going to be a little bit of contact there. But there wasn't. Full DRS. Rokes' advantage yet again. Sorry about that. Oh dear. Oh dear, what's happened? What's happened to Doran? No! What's happened to Matt G? Disaster for him. What's going off? Now he gets a 3-second penalty for all his troubles. Here as well, battling away with Oliver yet again. Closing. I don't think he's going to be enough for an overtake at all. No, it's not. Oh, what's happened to J-Sarge? He's seemingly going slowly as well. And now, Oliver's looking to go around the outside. Is he going to get the move done? Side by side. Who's going to come out ahead? It seems to be J-Sarge. Oliver's still not giving up, but he does have to. Oh, he's looking to go for the switchback, you know. But I don't think that's going to work. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Look at how close this battle is. But the problem for Oliver now, he's going to put himself under a little bit more pressure from Rokes. Lord Lamb gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. But anyway. Anyway. Under the comments. And stop. 3 seconds, multiple warnings. Lap 9 out of 27. Well, a lot has gone on. This race has gone by rather quickly, I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway. Three-way fight for P2 yet again. Oliver trying to use as much of his battery. Still on the back of Oliver. Now Doran on the back of Dan yet again. Dan, with chaos going on up ahead, has now moved himself up to P6. Heading into lap 10. Lap 10 of 27. Unbeaten sign still leading by 4.4 seconds. But Rokes right on his back. DRS for these guys yet again. Closing slightly. Again, nothing. Not enough for an overtake. Same story with Doran on Dan. And now Energy has worked his way back up. He's in P8. Right on the cocktails of Doran and Energy Dan. So we'll keep an eye on his progress. Ooh, gee. Maybe not. That AlphaTauri, I must say, is a very good looking car. Anyway, J Sarge darts his way into the pits. I think that was coming, wasn't it? Heading in. What tires? I think he is. This is an obvious one. It's going to be for the hards. Just wait and see if it actually is. It is. I thought that was going to be a wing change. I'll be completely honest, but it's not. So, J Sarge possibly leading a late safety car if he's to catch back up with that field, or to get back to where he was. Incredible effort from P8 being the only driver to go on mediums. Surely he's going to have the pace. There's no way he's not going to have the pace to pick these guys off. Here comes Wasp, heading into the end of into the last couple of corners in sector 3 through the sweeping right-hander. Still right on Magi's back. Magi having his battery light flashing. I think that's going to be... Oh, British guy getting a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Full DRS for Wasp heading into the heading into turn 1. Meanwhile, what was the battle for P3 is now the battle for P2, as Oliver still ahead of Raux, heading into sector 2, or just started sector 2. Full DRS for Raux will be used. Got the straight line speed down the outside he goes. Up into P2, nicely done. Scar Adams going off. I think that's going to be a spin. It is. Takes out the DRS board. Oh, he's spun again. Anyway, back to the race. Back to what's going on up front. Unbeaten, already building on his lead. Oh dear. Blue, SFR British guy and the Bear both going off. British guy getting 10 seconds for the track limits. Raux with a 3 seconds multiple warnings. That puts him at a slight disadvantage. Oh no, Dan's got 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. How costly could that be come the end of the race? Anyway, and in P14, definitely also going to have the pace to pick off these guys ahead. Mind you, he's the first one that started on the hards that haven't had to pit early due to incidents. That is already pitted. He's on the mediums, but depending on if a late safety car comes out, that 5 seconds could be detrimental to his race. So Anyway, back on Oliver and Relks. Still fighting for P2 like they have in the past couple of laps. Through the final few corners. British guy getting another penalty. Now it's going to be a retirement run all over. It is. Massive shame for British guy. Oh! Oliver nearly losing it, but catches it well. Brilliantly caught from Oliver. Oh yeah, he's struggling on them hards. All DRS is going to be used for him though. But this brings Mr. Wiggles into range. Possibly it has to do 3 undercars. You never know, but these guys seemingly going long. Mind you, they are on the hard tyre, so they can pretty much stretch them as long as you want them to. Anyway, Wiggles closing in. Oh, he's got DRS. He's going to have the slipstream on Oliver. Goes down the outside. Is he going to get the move done? He's ahead. Side by side. Who's going to come out ahead? It's going to be Mr. Wiggles. Oliver not giving up though. He is on the back of him. Side by side. Oliver does go back ahead. But will they be taking that fight going into this next corner? Oh, Wiggles going around the outside. Is he going to get the move done? Side by side. This is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oliver stays ahead. Brilliantly defended from the Mercedes driver. And now, R19 Energy are duking it out for P5. Welks coming in. Let's see what he goes on. Yeah, that's going to be mediums. I'm calling it now. Here he comes. Relks comes out comfortably in P, not quite comfortably, but relatively comfortably in the top 10. As he goes onto the medium tyre, Lord Lamb and Fanning have both joined him. Mr. Wiggles. And Oliver's still fighting for P2. That battle for third has obviously become the battle for second now that Relks pitted. So, who's going to pit first? It's going to be so close between the two. 13 laps to go. The bear. 3 seconds for multiple warnings as Wiggles goes out wide. So that's going to allow Oliver to go for a move. Round the outside he goes. Is he going to make the move stick? Oh, they both come into the pits! Wiggles gets 5 seconds. Does Oliver get the 5 seconds as well? No. So, obviously he helps out Oliver's race for now. Heading into the pits he comes. Now. It's a relatively long pit stall. And Wiggles does come out just ahead. As Energy pits in, most of these guys have pitted. Matt G is in. Pretty much the majority of the field have all pitted. And honestly, this has potentially got... There's definitely, seemingly, unless something dramatic happens, has got an unbeaten side win written all over. Anyway. Struggling a little bit. He is ahead of Relks still. Does not get DRS. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He is. Wiggles gets by him. Although, Oliver can sit back. and build his attack. Sit back and build his attack. And he's at a pretty big advantage because Ralph has got a 3-second penalty for starters, and Wiggles has got 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. His Energy gets 3 seconds as well, Dan. Oh wait, there was no commentator, sorry, I was hallucinating for a second. But anyway, speaking of that, he's under pressure from J-Sarge on 5 lap old hard. Someone has gone off in the background, that's seemingly Scar Adams it is. Ooh, it's a little bit twitchy, the championship leader. Oh yeah, he's struggling on them hards. Mindful Wasp comes into the pits. Definitely has mediums written all over it, I'm calling it now. Like, it's the obvious strategy. Put it that way. I don't even know why I'm saying it's that he's going on to mediums, because he already is. We already know. So, anyway. Ooh, really close to comfort between Bear and Wasp. But look at this. Wasp. I mean, J-Sarge does have DRS on Dan. Oliver. Oh, Oliver missed the wiggle, swapping places yet again. Oliver tries to switch back, not going to be close enough. But he does have the run. Does he get past Mr. Wiggles? Yes, he does. I think a hair barely. Still side by side. I think no. Oliver does get the place. Although, will we see Mr. Wiggles coming back at him? Yep, he is. Yep, still close. Oliver has been battling hard with these Hasses for a number of laps. So, the question is, when will Unbeaten sign pit? On lap 18 of 27, so about 10 to go. Energy gets the fastest lap and he's in pit. Up into P7 he goes. Oh, look at this. J-Sarge on the back of Dan has already used up most of his battery, so he could be at a disadvantage here. Also, with Energy on relatively fresh mediums, J-Sarge could be in a spot of bother here. Heading into Sector 2, probably the hardest corner to get, one of the hardest corners to get right on this circuit. All DRS about to be used. Energy have the straight line speed. Oh, he does have the straight line speed. Is he going to have an upper move? He tries the outside. Is he going to make the move stick? Side by side, through goes Energy. Possible contact between the two. Energy seemingly having the edge. Still very close though. He does make the move stick. Brilliant racing between the two. Now, if you want to get your driver of the day in the comments, feel free to do so now. Lap 19. When does Route? No, Unbeaten sign pit. Like, I have a feeling either stopping late, or he could be, or maybe stupid theory, I know, but maybe he's trying to take them long enough just so he can get a quick run out on the softs, especially with the gap he has. Although Ropes is slowly building, closing that big lead up. The Bear comes in. Well, Oliver does get past Mr. Wiggles. He's ahead of Mr. Wiggles still. Mr. Wiggles closing. He's closing again. Is he going to go for a move? No. Not close enough. Has to back out. Very smart from the Haas driver. And an Energy swapping positions. Energy back into the top 5. And J-Sarge minute. Closing. Scarabs setting the fastest lap of 1:33.7. Yes, I'm still on the back of that. Well, Oliver building up a slight gap to Mr. Wiggles in P4. Still very close. Close. Oh dear S, J Sarge. All going to be very close, but not close enough. No, not close. Not close enough. But he will need to save up just for so he can have a go. I'll go with the DRS he's about to use. Unbeaten sign does come in. Now, question: what does he go on? Yep, onto mediums. Truthfully, I don't think Rox is going to be close enough to catch him. Although it's a very long and slow pit lane. No. Actually, it is short, but it feels slow. Let's say. But now, unbeaten sign has been unleashed. Someone has gone off into the background, and I think that is, yeah, it was Fanning. I don't know what's happened there. Dan and oh no! What's happened with Dan and Energy? J Sarge, sorry. Fanning gets 5 seconds of speeding in the pit lane. Anyway, the two were battling hard tooth and nail for P6. James Sarge obviously being on the losing end of that battle. But anyway, see what happens post-race. Anyway, look at this. Mr. Wiggles trying to go for a run on Oliver. Does he have the straight line speed to get past him? Side by side, it's all going to be very close. Rox does get the move. No, he doesn't. Oliver's still fighting back. Side by side, it's all going to be very, very close between the two. Oh dear, J Sarge is struggling. That with unbeaten side leading, his championship lead is going to be at risk. Lap 22 of 27. 6 laps to go. Someone's off. Fanning is out. And it is a full safety car. Okay. This is huge. Unbeaten sign has already gone out on softs. So Lord Lamb, Ori Uglas and J Sarge have already taken the opportunity to come in and go onto the soft tyre, obviously, but Rambo also in. unbeaten sign does come in. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. I thought that was going to be an unbeaten sign penalty then, but no, it's not. False alarm. That was just me being an idiot. Shock horror. Anyway, most of them are in. All of them are in. They're all coming. Dan's in. Although he is going to have to see out that 5-second penalty. Potentially the dreaded double stack, depending on where Wasp comes in. Actually, no, Wasp doesn't come in. Okay, that's huge. How much of a factor is Wasp going to be for these guys? And Doran! Oh my goodness! Doran and Wasp are the only two to stay out. Okay. Okay. This could be huge. Because I think Doran is going to have a very tough job with defending these guys. Those soft runners, because they will be an optimum grip once the race gets underway again. But what it all depends on is when that safety car comes in, when that field is all bunched up together. Okay. This is going to be a very close ending, I'm calling it now. Now, depends what happens. I think, will Doran and Wasp be huge factors in deciding the podium for this race? But, to distract us from the topic at hand, Lord Lamb has gained the most places from 7, whereas Doctor Special Energy has lost 5. And on some penalties. 12 seconds you have Lord Lamb. 6 seconds you have Wasp. And then you have Relks, Redcar Rambo, the Bear, and Bandstorm all on 3-second penalty. So we're just waiting for the guys at the back to close in. Maybe another lap or two, you never know. Because we are on lap 24 of 27, so about 4 laps to go. Will there be enough time for a last lap DRS dash, or late DRS dash? You never know. It's all good. Going on 8 laps. Waiting on Skylands at the back. 26 seconds off. I'm thinking. Depends on how much he closes in. This has got, as they used to call it in NASCAR, a green-white checker written all over. And we're just waiting. Just going to go on board with Skylands to see, just to make sure does finally close up. Okay, Skyrim seemingly tiring, I think. He just darted his way into the pits. Anyway. Yep, this has definitely got green, white, checker written all over. Or nowadays, overtime, as you call it in NASCAR. I don't know why they call it that. Yeah, it is what it is. This is going to be huge. Okay, safety car is in this lap. So, how does Doran approach this? He's going to go at the second to last corner, or is he going to go at the line? I don't know yet, but we're all bunched up. They're the only three medium runners with Barnstop at the back. They're still on mediums, but anyway, this is going to be such an intense ending. 2 laps of racing. Look at this, Unbeaten's already on the back of him. Look at this, Unbeaten. I think he might have the run. No, not quite, but I think it's only going to be a matter of time until Doran has to surrender that race lead. But still gets a decent enough restart for 10 lap on mediums. And here we go. Lap 26, so that's 2 to go. Someone has gone off. That's seemingly, yeah, Wasp is gone. Not gone, but he is off. So as Barnstorm has sent out, so that's 2 of the mediums runners catching and getting themselves into trouble. Anyway. Oh no! What's happened there? Now, does Unbeaten have damage? That could be crucial. Mind you, Bo does have a 3-second penalty, so Unbeaten just needs to stay calm. Bide his time, be patient, stick behind him, don't get any warnings, and that win is going to be his. I don't know what's happened there, but that G gets 3 seconds and multiple warnings. That's going to lose him a bunch of places. Look at this. Here we are, heading into the last lap. What is Unbeaten planning to do? Is he going to get him on the straight here, or is he going to use that straight line speed to get by that Haas? Oh, he's going for it, Rio! Down the inside he goes! Is he going to get the move done? Rogue stays ahead, but oh, look at this! Unbeaten's got the run. Down the inside he goes. Is he going to get the move done for good this time? Still side by side. Oh, so close. Oh dear. But no, yes, he does get it done. I said oh dear because something has gone on in the background as Rambo goes off. But anyway, Rambo getting a 10 seconds for corner cutting. But anyway, I think this is Unbeaten's race now. He can just not relax, but just feel a little bit more at ease, because There's no DRS lap. It's final lap. I think he's pretty much got this in the bag unless he gets a 3 seconds. Unbeaten. Rolf's going very wide. So, he's going to have to end up biting the bullet and losing a few places. So, but, anyway. He had back-to-back victories in the last 2 races. So, but, it's going to be the hat-trick. And the title fight is nothing but surely, anything but surely, going down to the wire. Unbeaten Sign wins the French Grand Prix. Oliver comes home in second. Mr. Wiggles takes 3rd place. Onto the podium for him. Relt in 4th. Energy in 5th. Dan in 6th. Maggi up into 7th. Glass in 8th. J Sargent disappointing 9th. And Scar Adams rounding out the top 10. After being at the back of the field for most of that race. What a drive. You know what? I'm going to give drive of the day to Oliver because I'm not going to lie. His quality pace has always been up there. But his luck wasn't. And let's be honest. He has been due. He's been due a lot of luck. That bit of luck. It's been long overdue. Anyway. Because I'm already in the GP3 comms party. I have no need. To invite the top 3. So. Unless Mr. Wiggles is not in this group. But yeah. So. Pretty much Unbeaten Sign, Oliver, and Wiggles can all pop in. If they can. Unsop comes across the line. Wow, what a race. Wow. It does feel good to be commentating in this division again. First place for Unbeaten Side. And it is most definitely title race game on. Champagne is all sprayed. Anyway, here is the final race result. Unbeaten, well, prior to anything that goes on in the stewards, Unbeaten Sign takes home the race win with Oliver up into 2nd place. Well deserved for him. And Mr. Wiggles reserving for the reserve heading into P3 with Reltz in 4th and Dr. Special Energy rounding out the top 5. And completing the top 10 you have Energy Dan, Maggi, Glass, J Sargent, Scar Adams, and then the last of the finishers you have SFR Doran, The Bear, Mindful Wasp, Rambo, Lord of Lamb, and Bandstorp. And retirees you have Just Fanning and British Guy. Just waiting to get to the main menu so we can pick the winning car on the showroom. Wow, what a race. Just waiting for Unbeaten Sign and Mr. Wiggles to come in. We will show the winning car, but for now we will talk to Oliver, and obviously you know the drill about the hold on. Before we get going, I just need to check if Mr. Wiggles is in the GP3 the GP3 group. Mr. Wiggles. Oh, there he is. Just waiting on unbeaten sign.
Yes, lads.
Oh, right. If there we go. We have the top 3 in. You're in. Right, boys. If just so that the rest of the stream can hear you, just make sure your audio settings are on set to share. And we're cooking.
Yeah, mine should be. I'll go have a look.
Alright.
Yep, they're allowed, yeah.
Yeah, I know Oliver would, because he's done comps for years.
I haven't done it in a long while, so...
Anyway, we'll start with the race winner. Unbeaten. Hat-trick hunting, hat-trick getting. What a great win.
Well, I felt like I had the pace in quali to get pole, but I lost track of time and forgot to go out at the end. But I got the lead off the start anyway, so and then sort of controlled the race from there.
Like, take us through that start, because it was absolutely stonking.
Well, I don't know how I do it, but I always seem to get good starts in league races, but this one was specifically good because my tyres weren't really up to temperature. So I thought I was actually going to lose positions.
Yeah. Yeah, it was it was quite the race. But take us through the latter stages of that race, because you went into the pits later on, much later, not much later, but later than pretty much the entire field. Slipped onto the mediums for a lap. Next thing you know, late safety car comes out.
Well, I was gonna pit onto the softs, but I thought as long as I come out on first in the mediums, I should stay in first. So that ended up working quite well for me, not going onto the softs. And then Doran unluckily spun in front of me, which ended up getting relics in front, but I think it was. But with him having a penalty, I still was confident I was going to win the race, and did in the end, I guess.
Stuff. Now, with that hat-trick of victories, it's well and truly title game on, isn't it? With 2 races to go, plus a sprint.
I don't know if we're doing Hungary or not as well, but yeah, I don't know what my pace will be like at Britain. It's not the best in the world, but if I do a bit of practice, I should be alright.
Yeah. How are you feeling about Austria?
I feel like not spinning and keeping good race pace should keep me in a good chance of winning. As long as I have a decent qualifying, I should be alright.
Yeah, good stuff. Congratulations on the win. Oliver, back on the podium.
Yeah!
Long overdue as well, to be fair.
Oh man, wouldn't it just?
Must have been that the commentary what's it called? The commentator's charm.
Probably, yeah. But first of all, Mr. Wiggles, absolute banging battle. I must admit, it was an absolute honour to see you reserving for us tonight, and that battle we had tonight. Unbelievable. It was literally non-stop from race start to end, and for me, I never had such a grateful battle in all my career in SFR than that. Absolutely unbelievable battle. Oh, I mean, literally the start could have gone better, could have went well. Did come well on the hard compound tyre. And then all I've been doing all this time was battling the bloody Haas cars throughout the entire time. First to get overtaken by Relks, and then I overtook Relks, and then Mr. Wiggles comes along and he overtakes me. Oh man, it was so much fun.
Yeah,
I almost got him in the pit stop as well, but oh man, it was an absolute honor and a privilege to be battling in such a race where you know you're gonna have such a clean fight, and it was unbelievable. I thought I can catch Mr. Wiggles on the safety car, but it turns out not to be. But you know what? Second place, it feels like a win to me, and
especially the season you've had.
Oh, tell me about it. My qualifying pace has definitely got a lot more better on this game. I got so many more pole positions that I couldn't expect. It's the only one thing I'm dragging about is the win, but I've been side was just way too quick today. His qualified pace, his race pace is was second to none, and he was literally uncatchable. Even on the same compounded tire, he was so uncatchable. And so all I was doing the entire time was just keeping the Hasses busy. So it was nice. It was very, very nice, and to have that. And Mr. Wiggles, if you do have a permanent seat at GP3, you very much well deserve it, in my opinion. Well done for tonight. Well done for P3, and
cheers, thank you.
I won't be racing the next race anywhere in Austria because of my work issues. So
fair enough.
I'll be moving on to the next race. And
speaking of your next race, that P2, late top 10 in the standings charge on the cars.
I'm not really thinking too much of the standings now, since I'm now part-time driver now because of my work commitments. So really, I am just taking each race as a fun race, not really competitive, not really shouting down the mic saying, "Oh yeah." But really no. My next race is, of course, the final race of the season, which is our home Grand Prix, which is Silverstone. One of my favourite circuits, and I'm looking forward to racing there, and before long, and then on the 20th. So yeah, one last race before Christmas, and then we're on to the new season. And with the new DLC tracks coming as well, with Portugal and China is coming in as well. I think it's going to be a long calendar, another long season for GP3. As SFR in the future, I think it's looking even more bright as ever. And watching it from the sidelines, I could be much more happier. I'm with GP3 tonight. Outstanding racing. Really honoured.
Yeah, we've missed out on a lot of it this season due to the lack of comms, but yeah, great race, mate. Hope to see.
Yeah, that's the one thing we do need, though. It's a lot more comms. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Thanks, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, most welcome, Mr. Wiggles.
Hello.
Free as a reserve. Take us through it.
Yeah. Just to echo what Oliver said, that racing was incredible. I enjoyed every second of that. It was brilliant.
Like, did you expect to do as well as you have in that race?
No, to be honest with you. I'm third currently in GP4, so I've had a few wins there this season. So I know I'm getting promoted at the end of the season. So to be able to come up and compete and get a podium, I'm happy, I'm buzzing, I'm ready for next season. Bring on GP3, let's go.
Yeah, I hear you. Now, I've pretty much asked I mean, a lot has been said about that battle, but one question that's on my mind. GP3?
Yeah, GP.
Especially how you and Mad G have been sandbagging in GP4.
To be honest, I tweaked my setup from last night and I had so much more pace tonight as well. Obviously doing near 30 laps yesterday in that race helped me just tweak it a bit, and I did get a bit more speed, but me and Mad G will 100% be in GP3 full time next season.
No doubt.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, how are you feeling going into Austria? Is it a track you enjoy, or is it a track you just don't like?
Everyone enjoys Austria, don't they? It's one of the easy ones. I think
Yeah.
there's just a chance for a lot of penalties around there, and if you can be stay away from them penalties, you'll get a good result.
I agree. I hear you. Anyway,
You won't have me next week with Mr. Wiggle, so don't worry. You can have your peace.
Well, I might not be able to race next week. It just depends. I've had a free night tonight.
Oh no!
I've had a free night tonight. Our lass is playing netball, so because Monday's race night, so
Fair enough.
maybe
Yeah.
not. Until next season, and then it's all about Tuesday nights.
I hear you. That said, congratulations all three of you. Best of luck for winning your next race.
Yeah, cheers, Tom. Well done for commentary tonight. Well done.
No worries, mate. So, I mean, with the lack of comms in this division, I just felt like something had to be done. Plus, I was
It's good to have you commentating in this division again. It
No,
brings back so many memories.
Yeah, you just need to do GP4 next week.
Problem is, I mean, the reason why I decided to do comms instead was I was actually pretty useless as a driver in this division. But yeah. Anyway, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed that, do leave a like and subscribe if you to the channel for more SFR action in all 4 divisions. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you're new here and you want to join the league, head over to Grid Finder. The Discord server will be there, and once you're in, one of our directors will be in touch with you as soon as possible to help evaluate your pace and find the right division for you based on your pace and, more importantly, your schedule. But until Austria next week, and obviously you'll be seeing me again in GP1 in 2 days' time. This is Channel Answer 29. Anyone who happens to turn up in the comms booth. And the worldwide celebration is GP3 signing off.